Here's why I don't like real estate investing. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Some things that really bother me about real estate. Number one, that once you work really hard and you get a property, okay, it could be a rental, whatever it may be, that it can be subject to creditors. It can be subject to bad actors getting a judgment and putting a lien on your property, okay? So that's one of the main things I don't like about real estate is that is very prone to litigation and lawsuits. Okay. Number two, why I don't like real estate is that once you own a property, it's hard to liquidate. It's hard to get your money out. Even in a seller's market, it may take a couple of months to sell the property. Okay. It's not like Bitcoin where you can click a button and liquidate your positioning in nanoseconds. Number three, that there are a lot of moving parts that are out of my control throughout the whole process from the beginning, like when I buy the property from the title company, everything, there's so many parts I have to go, moving parts I have to go through for the deal to close, to the managing and maintenance the property for your contractors, the weather condition, the hail, bad renters, etc., all the way down to the exit strategy because the market may melt down, the government may print out so much money, they may cause inflation, they may cause, there's things that war, there are so many things that are out of your control that unlike Bitcoin or stock market or other real estate or other investments or other businesses that can be more controlled. But normally real estate businesses are have a lot of moving parts or out of someone's control. Unlike, for example, Bitcoin. That's why I like Bitcoin or stocks. I don't like stocks, but pretty much it's kind of like Bitcoin. You can sell it really quick, and you don't have liability because you're holding Bitcoin unless you leave it on an exchange or something. Okay, but we're talking about real estate, and I just want to shoot straight with you some of the things I don't like about real estate. The next point why I don't like real estate is that many times you have to get into debt if you want to buy nicer and bigger properties. Okay. Now, personally, I don't like to borrow money from banks or credit cards or anything like that. The only way if I ever borrow money is going to be from a seller, a motivated seller direct, where they become my private bank. But even then, I'm still getting into debt. I prefer a non-recourse debt more than a traditional debt, which I never will get into. However, I don't like to get into debt, and even getting a non-recourse loan from a motivated seller where they become your private bank is still debt. And that's another reason why I don't like real estate, because I will have to get leveraged out, especially more and more properties you want to do. Now, there are strategies where you can go all cash, but the growth is very, very small, and I kind of like that strategy more. But in the last crash, I did the seller financing strategy where I allowed the sellers become my private bank, and and so in this crash, I'm still going to use that strategy, but I'll probably employ some cash strategies as well, because I don't like debt, and I've seen so many people go bankrupt one way or another, pay the reaper, because they weren't watching my YouTube. They personally signed for the note. Okay. Anyways, let me know your thoughts below.